Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Today we are talking about the fourth beer in our Lindemans gift crate. Yeah, I'd like to say it's a special one, but basically they're all special. This is another fruit lambic. It's the Lindemans Pêcheresse or peach beer, and it's a beer as old as me because it's been developed in 1987. I was born in 1987, technically developed in 1986. But this is another one of the low alcohol fruit beers, 2.5% ABV. And it is made out of a very young, fresh lambic with 40% filtered peach juice. If you go online, you will find that it says 30%, but if we check the label here, it says 40%, so probably an erratum in the recipe. I can't tell you much about this beer. I have had it before. I kind of know what it tastes like. It's been developed under the reign of René Lindemans and Nestor Lindemans in the 80s. So I'd say let's just hop over and taste. Now this is a very fresh beer, a very crisp beer, because it is macerated with a very young lambic. And a young lambic, when we say young lambic, we mean a maximum of 1 year old. And for these beers actually rather younger, because aging the lambic, of course, means you're taking up real estate in a warehouse, and that costs money. So let's see what this does. Fun fact, Pêcheresse is actually a wordplay in French. That's nice and bright. Some rosy orangey, very clear, a lot of bubbles, some nice very white foam. Now about that wordplay in French, we have pêche, peach in French, and pêcheur or pêcheresse is the male or female form for sinner in French. And yeah, this is apparently the beer of sinners. Also, if you watch the logo, this is the only logo that is, or the only label that is out of tune. Of course, I will paste it here somewhere. This is the only logo that is out of tune because it's a very Art Deco naked woman lying on a beach or on a bed with the clear side of a breast, some feather fans. So the play on the sinner or the courtesan is clearly there. Now let's see. The beer has settled. The foam went away quite quickly. Of course, this has a very present peachy aroma. What else? It's 40% peach juice. Yet you can still smell the lambic in here. It's a sweet and sour scent. It is a bit less sweet than I remembered, because I haven't had one of these in years. Yeah. It's much better balanced than I remembered. The sour component is much more present, and it's very well balanced between the sweet and the sour. It's not dry or acidic at all. It's just not even sour. It's a very refreshing, very fresh, crisp, let's say bright taste. Yeah, and I'd like to compare it, because of course I already knew the beer, with this. I don't know if you can see it, but these are the tiny Haribo peach candies. Whenever I organize a tasting and I bring fruit lambics, I like to bring one of these Pêcheresse beers and this little container of peach candies. Now, I'm not a fan of candy myself, but if you ever try this out, you will notice a clear resemblance. Of course, the beer is 1,000 times better. Also, the aftertaste is peachy, of course. The aftertaste is rather sweet and very thin. The overall mouthfeel of the beer is quite thin, actually. It's sweet, but it's not sugary. I don't have the feeling that my teeth are gonna get stuck together or anything. So yeah, like I said, a very well-balanced beer. And a very lovely color. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think there's much more to say about this beer. As usual, if you like this video, even if it's the shortest one I've ever made, I believe, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll get notified whenever I put something online. That should be every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. And I will see you guys again in the next video. Cheers.